Hello everyone. We just finished some TCG Card Shop Simulator, and I decided to pivot to some Slay the Spire. So this one isn't be as long as a normal video. We might get 1 or 2 runs depending on how well we do. But we're still trying for that win with the mage. But anyway, if you like Slay the Spire, don't forget to give it a like, thumbs up, all that good stuff you normally would do. Comment down below who your favorite character is, what strategies you'd like to use in the game, what I'm doing wrong, what I could be doing better, that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get into this here. We're going to do that. There we go. I gotta switch over. Wait, I didn't switch over the game. Luckily, I can do this. Boom. So is that gonna do it for me? Come on, come on. Let's see you work your magic. Do you not want to work your magic? There it goes. It's working its magic. Okay. We still gotta play as the defect. Let's go ahead and embark on this journey together. Hello again. Talk. Okay, we can lose 7 matches and gain some gold. We can lose our starting relic, which I think is a bad idea. We can gain some gold. Let me see here. Where's the closest shop to us? The shop, right? Yeah. Shop right there. They'll give us 200 gold. Not quite enough to get a relic, but maybe. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do the gold. And we'll go this way. And if we don't end up buying something at the shop, we might go down that route and fight the boss and do that. We'll do Zap, Dual Cast. Oh, we're taking a hit here. I messed up already. I'm already messing up. See, look at that, people. Look at that. What I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. We only have. There we go. We'll let our orbs work their magic. I forget. I gotta play a little more conservatively with this one. There we go. Let our orbs hit, and then he just dies during. There we go. We just do a cast him to death. Yep. Upping the power of our orbs. We got a block potion, which is pretty nice. 6 damage in the ice seems not terrible, but we'll see. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, we can get. Let's see. Unplayable. Playable whenever you play. Okay. Here we got loop. I do like loop. The next orb. Oh, can't do that and that. Gain 1 for every 4 cards in your draw pile. If we had a bigger deck, that works. We could do. Damage equal to 2 times the number of frost channeled enemies this combat. If I did more of an ice build, that would work. You know what? Let's try to make that work for us. Since we did that, we're gonna go this way here. Alright, we got 2 enemies gonna hit us here. We cannot. Wait, if I hit them, yeah, they're gonna do. Let's do this, and then this to kill it. So we essentially took 7 less damage instead of. That's not gonna do anything for us right now. Do this, we'll gain 7 block at the end of the turn here, so we don't take any damage. See, look at that. Playing defensively is helping. Then it dies. Hold, okay. We are trying to play a bigger deck with that one card, right? If we just play a whole bunch of defensive ice cards, that could work for us. I don't think it's going to work great, mind you, but it's a different strategy we have not tried before. So we have nothing on the discard pile, so drawing at the beginning sucks. That is fine. The more cards we add, the better that becomes. He's cawing at us, guys. We're gonna do this. Wait, no, we can't do that. Yeah, let's do that. Strike him there. Then we'll gain more defenses here, yeah. It only works for the weaker enemies, I feel, to be honest. We can dual cast, that gives us more than enough to block, and then strike and win, I guess that didn't matter. Alright, double our energy. Yeah, doubling our energy feels good, because if we can get in cards that let us draw, we can go through our deck. Transform, upgrade the card in our deck, huh? Alright. Yeah, let's do that and make that a 0 drop. We haven't taken too many hits here, we can upgrade another card. We can do Looper Plus. Because that's gonna be solid for us, I feel. Like, messing with our orbs is like this thing's bread and butter, I feel like. Okay, do this. End our turn, and then we gain our orbs, and that'll protect us. Look, that just enough to protect us. Look at that, our orbs are now being... Let's do zap, that'll hit. We're gonna gain 6 block here. I'm gonna take some damage here, sadly. But we stopped taking most of it. Look at that, we get a block, and strike. Once we start getting more card draw, that'll matter a lot more for us. We can do that. We can zap. I guess we just attack and win, I guess, since that didn't matter. Let's see here. See, yeah, skim, draw 3. Perfect for what we want, right? Those card draws that we want to keep our energy up for, right? Look at that, we can skim our deck. Draw some cards there. We don't have a whole lot of defenses. Let's do this. And this. Put us at 7 defense, so we're only taking 3 damage instead. Double our energy. This does times the number of channeled. Okay. No, fuck it. Let's just do that. Yeah, we need a skin. Look at that. 6 damage. Dual cast for the kill. There we go. Yeah, see, I feel look at that. 5 damage. Draw a card. We'll go left. We're not super hurt. To get the next 2 curses. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, I don't like playing against this guy. We're gonna channel that, and we are gonna like smack him up there, because we need those orbs to defend. Alright, FTO. Love it there. Looper's a power which won't affect his thing. And if we gain 12, that'll put us at 14. And we just do that to hit him for a couple more damage. There we go, now we're at 14 and we haven't taken any damage, because this is a key factor in this boss fight here, is not taking extra damage from him. So yeah, when we play a skill, we will... Alright, that is a skill. That doubles our energy to nothing. Oh shit, I just made a mistake there. Shouldn't have done that, but whatever. We're gonna take a bigger hit here now because I made a mistake. Alright, FTO. We frost. And then dual cast, we kill him. Whenever we rest, we gain a 15 additional health. 2 additional orb slots and really solid for what we want to do. Well, I hate battles with so many enemies in it like this. And we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, that's rough. So we're taking damage here regardless. Let's see. That's gonna make our defenses next turn even worse. Okay, cool. We can FTO. Hit the one that's already been damaged. We can double our energy. We haven't done any of that. We can dual cast to hit some damage there. We can defend. That hit everyone. That was kind of cool. We're taking so much damage here, though. That's really bad for us. The only good thing we got going for us is we heal more when we do heal. We want to hit for 4. And take out that one. Take out that one. We take out this one. And we'll gain a little bit of defense there. And we're still taking damage, but we're taking much less damage than we would have had we just defended. But we're restrike. We need to draw some cards here. That's 6 damage. Take you out, we're gonna gain 4 defense. It's gonna take 1 damage here. Still damage, to be fair. There we go, I got it. Spear potion and self-replicate. Our self-prepare is really good. At least cold snap or this. I think cool head's a little better for us. Definitely. We're gonna go his ways. See what we get. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. We got a relic. Need some more HP off of that. That's just nice. We're gonna rest up. We're gonna heal a good chunk of HP there, but I don't like how little HP we still have. But we should be able to heal as long as we don't take a ton of damage in this fight. This one seems like another one that we're gonna take damage on. Do that, and defend. Yeah, we're taking a ton more damage here, which is not ideal. I don't think the defensive route is the way to go for this character, to be honest. That might have protected me from damage this round. No, I don't think it does. But we're taking less than we normally would, so if we can keep ourselves about this point. Double our energy and scam, there we go. 4 damage there, we can do this to hit everyone which hurts. We can strike here to prevent another 4 damage, and we'll take 4 damage. Wait, no, we can gain some block. Never mind where we are. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. We do that. There we go. We gain 11, so we don't take any damage actually. There we go. Against bosses, I don't think that's defensive enough. We got 2 strikes for 4 damage. Okay, yeah, we take out this character. And then we'll do extra orb capacity. There we go. And on ice, FTL for the hit. This is that. Hit, and then you should die, right? Yep, there we go. Alright. Seven SS, 1 draw for each orb. There you go, more card draw. Hopefully this puts us closer to full. Yeah, it puts us much closer to full than I want. There we go. So with orb capacity and 2 strikes, I think. Oh wait, did I mess? I messed that up. Did 2 strikes there? Whoops. Take a big hit here. That's how it goes there. Double energy doesn't matter that much. You aren't taking an actual hit there, which is great. You can do this and draw 2, which seems super solid. Double defend there. We still gotta start hitting it if we wanna. A zap force. That's what I want to see. It looks like a hit, but as long as we don't die at the end of this battle, that's what matters. Let's go ahead and draw a card for free. We have a that counts towards that thing of doing more of those orbs. I'll gain us more. Yeah, look at that. We're now defended against the damage, and we hit him for some damage. Just giving us more orbs is great. Alright. Let's draw 3 cards. Draw a card here. How many cards do we have there? We had to keep doing those orbs because if we get that 1 card, we'll go to hit harder for every orb we've kind of rotated through. So now we've reached it to 12, which isn't an insignificant number. We do this. that to gain more defense. We're still taking damage here, but we're taking a lot less. Channeling ice. We're gonna do that. Is that another one that we can channel? We need to take another ad break. Let's do that. Let's see here. We're already at 9, so. Wait, no, we're gonna do that if we don't. That should do it. Yeah. Well, that had more than enough there. Use this. We're gonna be. We're gonna take the damage this round. This is a pretty big hit too. We might lose this. Yeah, I think we lose this. Maybe not. We do defend, and I think we do lose. Yeah, no, okay, we're still in it. Close to losing it, but we're in it. There we go, Blizzard. Now the damage is 16 with that. Much better for. Shit, I think now we're dead. Right? No. No, it dies before we take the damage. Never mind. That was barely a win. What a card. Machine learning is super good for the way we want to play this. Double effectiveness with potions. Yeah, we'll do that because we get rid of the curse. I can now gain strength. Yeah, we no longer. Yeah, negate the next 2 curses it obtains. Look at that. That was a real benefit for us. Whenever we deal 4 or less unblockable damage, increase it to 5. Alright, how much money we have? We have quite a bit of money. Let's do this because they're into the shop. Alright, I don't know if we win this pretty quickly or not. Machine learning. There we go. I don't think I'm going to do the attack. That's fine. Double our energy to go to 2. Allows us to do lightning and defend. This is at 9, so it's only going to hit us for 1, which I think matters quite a bit. Freebie hit. Extra orb capacity, I think, is solid. Taking a bit of a hit here. Keeps gaining so much defense here, it's kind of a little absurd. How many orbs? I've done 7 so far? There we go. Well, that'll put us in a protective range, and we broke through his shield. And he's still with us for a little bit. Alright, he didn't gain any take damage. There we go. So look at those freebies. They're starting to help. And then we can do 7 damage and take it out. Roll 30 potion and hope your next orb channel the orb that was just invoked. There we go. We want to be able to use our orbs to the fullest. Now defend. Boom, look at that. 6 to 12, we took no damage. Just need a whole bunch of defense. I don't like that. Taking 1 damage this round. It deals based on the amount of damage it deals too. Okay, we can do this. We can do this to draw some cards. More strikes. We do this. And we can do this to double that. And put us in a position we don't take damage, and that's fine. Alright, we can hit for 10 damage, let's get rid of all that. We can channel this orb, which puts us in a good defensive position. 9, 10, 12, 13, 18, if I did my math right. Yep. There we go, math was right. 18 defense, we take nothing. Alright. 7 damage and gets us 1. 8 damage gets another defense. Does that do? Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Here, 4. Yeah, we just hit twice. There we go. Messing around with our orbs, and if we draw that 1 card, I think we just win, yeah. Yeah, see, look at that, we're doing 15 for 1. So we just keep playing defensively until we can get it. Stack plus seems pretty solid. Here's a question mark, because we can do something cool. What does this do? Is there anything good? You lash out and smash the statue in front of you, breaking the magical hold of the room. Send your dark well echoes, and you can feel the cursed magic seep into you. Did that do anything for us other than give us a curse? Whenever you break an opponent's block, apply 2 vulnerable. When you add a skill to your deck, you upgrade it. Whenever you enter a rest. Skills. Let's do that. We're gonna have to do both. I don't think I do. I think we do that, yeah. Sure, we could sell items, but we cannot. It's gonna take a ton of fucking damage. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Do that. We need to gain some defense. Or we just outright just drop dead here. Okay. Do that, which gives us more defense. Do that, which will protect us. And zap to help push more damage out in the future. There we go. Not taking damage now. FTL is great. Do this to draw 2. He's gonna hit me so fucking hard. I'm probably just dead here. Puts us in a crazy bad position. He's not close to being dead. Even if we had that. We didn't take any damage this round, which is good. About 11 damage will hit him, and we'll gain enough defenses to stop his damage. It's at 11 when we're hitting him. Okay, good. Just very rough to do this. Okay, if we pile driver, he just dies. The rod seems good. Remember that each set that does less than 4 damage a piece does 4 damage, or 5 damage, right? So that becomes 4 becomes 5. What do we have here? Ignore it. What's going on? We're healing, that's what's going on, because we need the health. And then we get a relic here. Every 4th room is a treasure room. Sounds awesome. We go here. Oh, no. This is absolutely terrifyingly bad. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is like a crazy bad, because like one of those almost killed me, and then we'll get that doing stuff to us. Right, FTL was, again, a great card here. Let's compile driver. Let's scan, draw some cards. Double our energy for free. We can attack to do that. We can do that to move the orb. We can gain some more block. We can hit there. And if we strike, we kill. But we do this, that's probably dead anyway. And then we're protected. We don't need the heal. That'll protect us. There we go. Now we're fully protected here if I did my math right. Definitely taking damage this round, sadly. But we still have our heal to help us out, which we can still draw. Those that days I was worried about. Let's do this that hits like a trip. Hey, we're gonna hit for 2 regardless. Put you in a much better position to use. I don't have enough energy. Oh, shit. Taking more damage here, shit. It's gonna be much tougher to take it down. Okay, let's heal up. This game, the defense is to protect ourselves, because otherwise we're gonna be taking more hits. It's at 1. All we need to do is hit it for 1 more damage. There we go, and we did. Wait, top 3 cards of our deck. Let's go with that. We'll take that. Take that one. Let's see, we have. Let's go here. Let's do that because that could matter with our basic attacks and stuff. Alright, we're just gonna start with this. We're just gonna say fuck it, we're gonna start getting random cards that'll help us out. So, yeah, look at that. Movement start of our turn, add pile driver, draw 2 more. Wow. Do this for the next 3 cards of our deck. Taking a hit here, which is sad, and we did play our heal too. Alright. When we play a power card, we draw a card. We're doing a lot of powers. I'm gonna do that. End our turn. Yeah. Looper will draw us a card that'll. Yeah, now we're playing more defensive. I hate how long it takes to build it up, though. We're close to the end of that, so we can just use the focus to try to push this battle through while we try to take them out. Because what's this? Pretty play each turn is played, and then we just win here. Yeah. So we got. I quite bet, did I not? Pick that one? I thought I picked that one. All these are really good. We need something like that. We're gonna lift again because that's important. So we can go up to 3, and if we have the time, yeah, that could matter in the long run. That's fine. We become like a vampire. Now we can lift again, right? Because we're super close to max HP, right? And then we can start upgrading cards and stuff because now we have the ability to heal. Machine learning when we cold snap. We'll go ahead and bite to heal. Look at that. Oh, and he summoned his minions, which I don't like. We can do this. Hit there as hard as we can. 9 block is solid. Let's go ahead and we gotta run an ad. We'll go ahead and play this to play the next 3 cards of our deck. Alright. And we'll end our turn. Still taking damage here. It took our double energy, that's bad for us. And our looper. Also bad for us. Okay, that's solid. We have the ability to regain more HP, but we're going to be hit for way more attacks if we don't. There we go. That should defend us from everything, right? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Alright. This is going to give us way more energy here. Allows us to play way more power cards. We do 11 damage here and draw some cards. We have a whole bunch of orbs there. We can end our turn gaining some defense. We're taking a hit here, but this is the boss, so it really doesn't matter as long as we're still alive at the end. That was a pretty big hit. Okay, we have the ability to regain health. Whenever you receive unblockable damage, we channel 1 lightning. That's great. We've done 10. Let's do the freebie hit there. Okay, we're only taking 8 damage this turn. I like the idea of doing the creative AI. We can go ahead into our turn. We gain some defenses. But we have some buffers. Defrag is pretty good, or defragment. Pretty solid. Once we had that card that gave... Oh no, we had 0 cards in our deck anyway, it does not matter. He started to hit us for a ridiculous amount of damage, so we need to do this. That protects us, and we'll go ahead and hit him there. End our turn. We won't take any damage this round, which is nice. So no damage there. That shouldn't have hit me, whatever. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to start raining electricity down on them. We have more orbs and more defending. Where we go? We want... No, that's only... No. Wait, if we do this... if we drew into another card, we could... Wait. Yeah, we can draw into another card here, right? Shuffles our deck, right? Gives us the ability to do this, which gives us more energy. We can buffer more orb slots to allow us to do even more. Hit for 12 to everyone there, because that seems like a really good play. 11 damage, how much? Our next orb will be done again, so we keep just chaining those things. It's going to be really solid for us. And then that, and then we kind of like rain thunder down on everyone. We're taking a hit. Well, we might just be dead here. No, we're not quite dead. We can double our energy, which is great. Alright, we're gonna double our energy. We don't need the buffer. We're gonna gain some focus. Wait, yeah, whenever we play that, we do this, which gives us even more just like constantly just, you know, lightning. I think another looper is great. We can barrage for a ton of damage there. And 3 damage there. If we do this, it should just be dead during our turn. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Add a card. Wow. If we had the ability to, we have some ability to do that. Put 2 cards from our draw pile into our hand seems really good for free. Stacking our deck and letting us do stuff. Should have been defeated. Yeah, at least drop additional relics. So now we want to go after elites. Let's see here. Let's go what do we got. We can go there and kind of make our way to an elite. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, I love that. I love this, so then let's just do this. We can skim to draw some more cards. Do this to do that. Look at that, another freebie. What's this drawing? No, we don't draw. We're gonna gain 6, 8 defense. Okay, so we're only taking 2 here, which is fun because we have those heal cards, but those are not good for us. Go ahead and bandage up. The first way we play is play twice. Let's do that. Again, I think that matters. Like, we're taking a hit here, but again, we have the ability to heal, so we can heal twice now each combat if we need to. Playing this twice seems super good. Playing that twice seems super good. I think this is twice is hella solid. Then we can looper. We're gonna gain what, 10? Yeah, so if we do this, we'll only take like 2 damage because we'll take damage from that. Now our orbs will become weaker over time, which is bad. Unless we do this to gain more focus, thus being better for us. 2 cards into her. Oh yeah. Gain block equal to that. We'll take those 2, I think. Alright. Do that, gain more orb slots, and we'll do this to defend ourselves. So yeah, now we're playing around with like this weird defensive, all enemies are now... There we go. Yeah, so that played that twice. Now I think we just win here. By ending our turn. So look at that. We barely took any damage there. And we did win. More damage from Orbs. And it's all let me draw a card. We'll take that. We're gonna go to the shop here. See if we get something great. Let's see. Deal 3 damage, draw a card. No. Dang, I was hoping to get. Let's see. We go this way, the next stop will be there, and then we can try again. I think we leave and try again at the next shop. Alright, we don't have the mask. Lose all our gold. No, we're not going to lose all our gold here. We're about to go to a shop. You can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites. We did not get any gold, but we can still check out. Got the next shop here because we never know what they might have. Cards with exile. Okay, studies combat with the dexterity of 1. Seems solid. The charge barrages is really good. I think we do those two. That seems super good. The ability to push ourselves from turn to turn to make us better is great. Machine learning, drawing a card at the start of the next turn is solid. We can do that. And then we gain some block and end our turn. Not a very good start, but alright. We can do this to be really aggressive. Take 2 cards from our pile. Let's see. We don't need more of that. We need some card draw. Do we? Don't. I think if we take this and this, that'll be a good play. So we can just do all the same. We can also skim to draw, yeah. Okay. We gain some health there, right? Yeah. Go ahead and do that, because we won't take, that's a lot of damage to be taken. We're going to go ahead and do the defensive play here, take much less damage. We're still taking a huge chunk, yeah, that's a huge chunk of damage. Alright. Defragment is really good. We're going to heal ourselves a little bit. Do sap and probably defend. Because now our orbs are just going to get a little stronger as we go. Double our energy. New power. We're just dead here, aren't we? Look at that, crazy low HP. Yeah, we might just be losing this run. I think that's really good. Again, we draw through so many cards that that's fine. Looper, we'll do this to gain more. We can work towards regaining more health with our bites. Gain more focus is really solid. FTL is a free card draw. Let's do that, increase the power of our orbs, and we can end our turn here. We're eventually going to start gaining more defenses the higher our focus goes. Alright. Whenever we play a power card, we get to do that, and then we'll get more card draw pushing. We drew into the void, so we no longer, but we're at 30 defense, so we'll survive. And now we're just hitting for so much electrical damage. Yeah. We don't have... There we go. Mango, if I get regain extra HP. If you do not play an attack card during this turn, you gain additional energy. Do we have, how many 0 drops do we even have? We have FTL, we have the heals, and we have the void. Really not worth that. That's pretty solid though. I'm gonna go in here, we're gonna go heal if we can survive long enough to get to that point. We got more free heals, look at that, we're already back to... Sadly, I don't think we're doing a whole lot this... Let's go ahead and throw this, that doesn't matter. And we have all that energy and nothing to do with it. We need more of the card draw. If we had more of the card draw, we could have pushed through a ton of stuff and just kept orbing them. We didn't play an attack card, which is good. We're gonna do the defense. And I think we're just we're dead here, aren't we? Puts us at what, 1? Yeah, this puts us at 1, which is a scary number to be at. Okay, now we gain 11 block. And we've played some more powers. But we're probably dead. Focus seems solid, but yeah, I don't see us stopping all this damage here. We got what, 131 damage coming our way. Even if we played this thing 3 times in a row, like we can rebound. It's on top of our deck. Do that, it doesn't matter. If we had a whole bunch of ice stuff, I could say focus and try to do that. We can drink this. Yeah, and we're still dead. Damn. Well, that's the end of this run. By 9 points. We didn't see enough card draw. If we had saw more card draw, we could have, abused that turn where we had like 13 energy, like crazy. All right. We'll do one more run. One more run. Win or lose, end of stream. Hello again. Apparently random column relic seems pretty solid. The fourth room is a... Okay, so we want to hit question mark rooms. Question mark rooms are our friend. Free relics are great. We play 3 blocks this turn and just kind of let our zappy zap do their work. I gotta remember to play more defensively because I didn't play defensively earlier on. And I don't think that killed me, but we don't have enough to play defensively here. There we go, we can do that. If I strike here... Damn it. Now I wish I can just win. Holding a card. Run random orb sounds cool. That can give us some cool stuff. Let's see here. I don't think I need to heal or remove a card from our deck, so no thank you. You don't trust this cleric, so you leave. It's not that I don't trust the cleric, I said I don't need the cleric. Wow, we just get 3. We hit here and hope it hits it, then it dies, and we don't take... No, it didn't die. Damn. It didn't die. If it died, we wouldn't take damage. There we go. Wow, we just play all these blocks now and don't matter. I do think probably if we're going to win this, the thunder route, that's going to do it for us, right? Or the lightning, excuse me. Then we just end and it dies. Got a random power card. White noise, yeah. Between that and the powers gives you stuff that buffs that, right? And that white noise. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Let's go with another ad break here, everyone. Hopefully y'all are... Alright, we got ice. We'll do this to hit even harder. And then if we defend, we won't take damage. We've already hit them pretty hard. So look at that randomness is helping us out. First time we play each turn, delaying double doesn't hurt either. Yeah, we just strike twice and we win. 19 in a car. 26 damage to lose all. Oh, that means to lose 3 focus. Start from your discard pile back into your hand. We do hologram, that seems solid. We go here. I don't have enough gold for the shop really. Wow, this is just a boring defend to stop damage happening. White noise, oh look at that. Buffs are... Yeah, they were taking some damage here, but we are hitting a little harder with that focus. We have nothing in my discard, so that doesn't help. Is what I pick. Taking a sizable hit here though, which is not good. We didn't get a chance. Okay, I said we didn't get a chance to finish, but no, we did. There we go. You're gonna bellow and up your stuff. Yep. Random orb. That's a nice one to have. We're gonna do 2 defenses here and smack there. That we won from that random orb, giving us an extra energy to attack. So we didn't take up a whole bunch of extra damage. I like that one, we can go here, heal. Just close to full. Here's another question mark room. How many we've gone to? 2. Let's see if we can obtain the idol. Yeah, we will. Some injured. That's usually the best of the best. We can defend, do this, defend again, and end our turn. That way we don't take damage. Annoying, but it works. What does this do again? Enemies drop more gold. White noise. Looper. And end our turn. We're not hitting them very hard, which is annoying. We're not taking much damage. We have to... Ooh. Taking a decent hit there. He's gonna start running if we're not careful. Do a random orb, that'll put that there, yep. And then we can strike twice. There we go. The gain potion is really solid. Freebies are great with how we want to do this. We're gonna go this way because there's more question mark rooms. Ooh, nice. We start with thorns. We'll find the relic. Give us the relic. What do we get? The start of boss combats. Heal 25 HP. That's solid. So this will be a... Yep. The first time you use HP, you draw 3 cards. That's another really solid relic. Then we go fight this guy here. Alright, yeah, white noise gives us storm. We play this. Oh, that didn't give us the thing back. Whoops. My bad. I thought it disappeared, I forgot. We do have darkness though. Darkness will build up its power and then do more later on down the road. We got FTL. Yeah, we can do Zap, we can do Dual Cast. And there we go. That's another thing, we can do Darkness and Focus. Like Darkness starting to Focus will probably be like a huge, like ridiculously overpowered playstyle. Let's see here. Unplayable, but that doesn't matter. Still taking some more hits here, which I don't like. But now every time they hit us, they're taking damage automatically. FTL is just a freebie. If we defend, let's regain. And we'll defend. And let's do that. Look at that. Now we're not taking any damage and we're healing some health. This puts us in a really solid position, I feel. So we can just be defensive. Regain our health back while we're slowly hurting them. See, darkness is pretty powerful. Alright, it's about to hit us. So strike, put you to 11, you'll be at like 5, we'll take a hit. Which is unfortunate, but it puts him at below health here. When does this happen? End your turn. So yeah, we'll defend, end our turn. We didn't regain our health back. Extra energy is solid. What is this? Whenever you enter a shop, we heal. I feel like that's like the better item. Right, we can upgrade a card. What does this do? 0. There we go. Becomes a freebie for us. Love it. Oh, this is bad. rain down electricity. So if we had those cards that electricity hit everyone, this battle would be over very quick. Look at that, someone's already dead. And that's our turn. We can gain 7, which will stop pretty much all the damage they're going to do to us. Channel a random orb, which is a thunder orb. We won't be killing anyone. Let's defend. And we possibly could hit some enemies. There we go. I was hoping we could hit that one and kill it, but not quite. Here it comes. They're buffing their dudes. Look at that. White noise is a freebie. When you play a power card, you do something. Let's do this. Since we have all this extra energy now, we can just rain. We can drink. Oh, that didn't do anything for us. 9, that's 9 damage. Damn, I messed up. If I had played that right, I could have actually killed them. Now we're screwed. Can I do the power? We're not screwed. To be fair, we're not screwed. We're not screwed because we're gonna gain more health when we reach the boss. So we're down to we're up to 50. All right, we're gonna channel a random orb. We're gonna gain some block. We're gonna channel a random orb. So those random orbs really push it. By the way, one of them was an energy and one of them was an ice. So we now have 3 different orb types. Alright, we're gonna play this to get a free skill. We're gonna play a power. Hold on, what's that power? When I play a power, we draw a card. I'm gonna play that to gain more orb slots. I'm gonna play 2 defenses and an attack. And we're probably dead here, because he's hitting for 32, and he just hit us for a ton of damage. Alright, we can do this. He's not hitting us, so we're gonna go ahead and just do a whole bunch of lightning. End our turn. And then there you go, he goes his defensive mode. And now we don't have to attack him because we can just channel orbs and defend ourselves. He's still taking hits even if he's not hitting. Alright, we just want to play defensively. Oh shoot. That's going to hit us for a ton. We might just be dead here. No, not quite, not quite. Okay, he hit his other form. I'm going to gain some block. I'm going to channel another random orb. We're going to zap to hit him. And then end our turn. And then we... At 11. He's only at half. And the only way we win this is if we channel our darkness orbs that hit him for so much damage that he just loses. We can't do that. We can do this. We can channel another random orb. We can defend to protect ourselves. 12, 11, 10, 9. Yeah, we can hit here and still have enough defenses to protect ourselves. So we got some extra damage in. And he'll hit himself for some damage there. 8 and 8 is 16. We have what? 1 defensive orb. We can strike with the lightning. And now we can't do much of anything else unless we die. And I think we're dead anyway, right? Yeah, we're dead. Alright, well that was the unfortunate run. Again, we still haven't got a win with this character here, and it's frustrating because we've done it quicker with other characters. And I really do feel like I understand this character now and how it works, but it has like such random elements to it that would lead to a win or lead to a loss. Plus the way you play, like what might sound good at the start of the turn isn't good at the end of the turn because of the random factors, right? How many times have I defended and accidentally killed a creature and then I could have played more attack cards instead or something like that. But anyway. Alright. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, again, you can tell me how much I suck at this or how the random elements in this particular character, which should be fair, the other characters had a more solid setup, and this one can. The randomness does add some interesting factors to it, right? So you're not just playing the same repetitive stuff over and over, right? Like you're getting a randomness, which is cool, right? Like you're already getting the randomness with the dungeon and stuff. So there's that. So then you got randomness in the cards you play, which is kind of cool. But maybe next time we will get a win. Appreciate everyone who showed up. Thank you all. And I will see y'all next week. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one.